Motorcycle fake news. You can't believe anything that you're watching. Let's get into it. Hello, welcome to RevelatorAlf. I hope you're all well. If you like what I do here, don't forget to like and share the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notifications bell for all future videos. So, motorcycle fake news, YouTube channels that you can't trust. What's going on? Well, let me tell you a story. I've been doing some digging here, a bit of research into motorcycle YouTube channels and websites. And I've been looking at specifically the type of content that they're putting out and then trying to reverse engineer it or fact check what they're trying to say. Now, I mentioned this in a live show a few weeks ago where I was kind of talking about a few YouTube accounts or a few websites where I think, it's dubious what they're putting out at best. And then I started looking at not only motorcycle YouTube accounts, but also looking at other YouTube accounts in niche areas. And I started to try and fact check what they were saying as well. And the problem here is that YouTube has kind of been infiltrated, I suppose, the want of a better word, by computer generated content. Now, we're on the verge of AI already taking over a lot of the content that has been produced. Now, you can go onto something like ChatGPT and you can ask it a question and it can produce a written article or an essay, a script for anything. And it would be quite good, actually. Now, I tried this with my website back in the summer. I signed up to ChatGPT and I said, right, okay, write me an article, a review of Triumph motorcycles. Okay, it's very interesting. And I said, right, write me a review of Harley-Davidson motorcycles. Write me a review of Honda motorcycles. And pretty much the gist of each individual article was the same. The tone was the same. The wording was the same. And basically it was very flat. So when I'm reading this, there is no tone. There is no cadence to there's no rhythm to it. It's just a very flat article. So when I watch videos with that same kind of flatness to it, I question who is behind this. And you can always tell it's a very flat tone in speech. There aren't any highs and lows in the sound, and there's no face to the video either. Basically, all you've got is images, lots of B-roll, and you've got something that used to sound like a computer generated voice, and over the years through this automation has become more and more voice-like, but you can still tell that it's very flat. And when I wrote these blog posts, these articles on the website using ChatGPT as a kind of an experiment, it was obvious to me that they were just fake. It just wasn't working. It just wasn't working as a bit of content. So when I watch these videos and I think, not only is the style indicative of something that is just computer generated, there is nothing there that has a personal touch. There's nothing that is real. So anybody could raise a question in ChatGPT or any other like-minded AI software, and it will come out with some kind of generic information. It will come out with some kind of information that you could apply to anything or anyone. So the motorcycle content being derived by many YouTube channels is based upon that. It's not real. It's not real interpretation. It's not real opinion. It's now becoming more and more AI generated opinion and also content and script. But now we're moving into the world of imagery being AI generated as well. We can have videos or video clips being generated by AI or selected by AI to say, put that clip there, put that clip there, put that clip there, say that there, then all of a sudden you've got a video. If you watch my channel some months ago, maybe last year, I was talking about the value of YouTube channels. Motorcycle channels, whatever it is. I was saying that fundamentally, the YouTube channel, and this is where I have my critics of other YouTube channels, whether in the motorcycle space or not, it's that if the voice isn't your own voice, if this isn't you talking, if this isn't about your own experiences, if this isn't about your own interpretation or your own opinion, then for me, it has no value. Whether you agree with me is kind of irrelevant, or whether I agree with you is irrelevant. But what is relevant is that whatever you're saying on camera is from you. It's your opinion. It is YouTube. YouTube, MeTube if you like. And when it stops being that, you can't trust anything that you're seeing. Again, if you go back and watch my videos, as I say, when I question the motives of other YouTube content creators, you look at the content that they're producing, and this could be for motorcycle content or any other content, right? It could be that they're just producing content so that they can get clickbait, that they can sell a product or whatever it is. Fine, if that's the kind of content they want to produce, that's fine, but it's not YouTube. That's not your opinion. That's just you trying to sell something. That's just you trying to make money. That's fine. You know, if that's what you want to do, that's fine. We've been moving towards this kind of area where YouTube is not YouTube anymore. The overwhelming amount of content, whether motorcycle or not, it's not about individualism anymore. And individualism is not really rewarded anymore in terms of views and subscribers and people watching your videos. What people want to watch is either clickbait or funny stuff or entertainment or whatever the case is. But it's not necessarily about you as an individual. They're not tuning in to watch me or watch my content or watch what I'm saying or opinions that I'm giving. In the grand scheme of things, of course, as an individual level, you might be doing that. But in terms of big numbers, no. We kind of lost that now. Channels that bring independent opinions or individual opinions are a dime a dozen, of course, but also they're not really gaining any traction, because the ones that are gaining traction are the ones that tap into what YouTube want to promote, because the ones that YouTube really want to promote are the light-hearted ones, the ones that don't require any thought or don't require any thought to watch them. So this is what we're seeing in some YouTube channels that feature motorcycle content as well. It's not really truthful, it's not really individual, and it's not really something that I could honestly say that I want to watch. But other people may want to watch it. This is probably a shot across the bow, in that there are going to be lots of YouTube channels coming on over the next couple of years who are in the motorcycle field, but this could apply all topics that are shown on YouTube, right? Lots of AI generated YouTube channels, or the content is AI generated. People are not thinking themselves, content creators not thinking themselves. They're going to use this process to produce content to you, and it's just going to be flat. It's going to be flat until they can figure a way of making this content that has highs and lows. And then all of a sudden, you're going to be seeing people who are acting to an AI script rather than being themselves. And that's where we lose everything on YouTube. And that's where there will only be a few YouTube channels left who can be bothered to carry on, because they just want to keep an individual voice out rather than doing it to get any kind of traction. Because the channels that are only going to do well are those ones that are going to work with YouTube, work within their system, and it's going to keep this fake facade going forward. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below if you've noticed this as well. Not only in motorcycle content, but also have you watched videos and you think, well, what is this? What is this I'm watching? Surely this can't be right. Especially those videos where you're not seeing a real person. But viewer be warned, because those videos, the technology in those videos is just going to increase more and more and more, where you'll be watching somebody talking to you and it's not even their face, and it's not even their lips that are moving, and it's not even their voice, but it's all computer generated. And then all of a sudden you'll think you're watching RevelatorAlf, but actually you're watching some AI generated trash. And we know this already happens, right? In deep fake stuff. We already know it happens. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you like what I do here, don't forget to like and share the video. Subscribe to the channel and hit the notifications bell for all future videos. But for now, still keeping it real on RevelatorAlf. Catch you again. Bye now.